What is going on, everybody? We are live for Thursday night for Friday slate. Don't dog me for the sweatshirt. It's my around the house fuck around sweatshirt. I know I haven't put a new one on for 3 days. Leave me alone. But other than that, baseball today kind of meh. Not too hot. 2-5. None of the dogs were barking. It was a bloodbath early. At least nobody made me sweat. Brewers first 5. That was easy. Everything else was just an absolute loser. So at least didn't have any heartbreaks today. Just pure bad reads across the board for the most part. So is what it is. We were hot. 11 and excuse me. What was that? 15-3, I think, prior to today's skid. So we'll take it. Is what it is. We'll get back on the horse after it tomorrow. Puzzo, what's going on? Stop the vaping. Congratulations. I'm out of vapes. I gotta run up to Michigan or something some point. So no vaping right now. We're zinning. And no son. I definitely do not have a child. Do not have to worry about that. So no worries there. But appreciate you coming by, Puzzo. Appreciate you. Yes, Brewers first 5 free. Absolutely free. Love to see it. Otherwise, across the slate, we will just recap the slaughter that was today. If I can find my tab, there it is. White Sox. This is no particular order, but White Sox money line comes home once again. Plus money, I'll take it. They're plus money again tomorrow. Cubs. They win 2-0. I mean, Braves had chances. They didn't get anything going. No dice. They get shut out. Cubs bats don't look good. They scored now 5 runs in the last 45 innings. So not the offense isn't impressive. Pitching staff, everything holding it down, I will say. So good job there on that win. Brutal for the Braves, if anybody had them. Philly gets it done against Boston. I bet Boston late. I had 115. I like Suarez, and I thought Boston would be able to get to Luzardo a little bit. Man, how many leadoff doubles did they have? 2 or 3? They didn't get anything across all day. They looked horrible. 8th inning had a threat. Only got 1. Lose 3-1. Brutal. Suarez went like 5 1/3, 8 strikeouts. He was pretty solid today. No dice. St. Louis. I didn't bet them, but I did live bet a little bit. Plus 265. Threw down a little bit on it. They got there, so that helped a little bit on the day, but. St. Louis thriller. That was one of the better games of the day. I mean, that was an awesome game to watch. Seattle beats the piss out of Houston. That was a bad read on our end. Burrows, although that Rayleigh home run, what was that? 3 inches away from bouncing, in fair play or caught instead of it being 3-0 out the gate. So it is what it is. They got pounded there. Brewers first 5 comes through. Twins, Marlins, we didn't touch much on it last night. Didn't know who was officially going, but we both liked the Twins. Didn't play it. They beat the piss out of them 9-1. The Mets 9-4. The young guys came through today big time for them. Where they had Benjay here, 2 hits. He had a run there. Vientos had that home run, 2 RBIs, and Brett Beatty had a hit with a home run, double RBI, and then Ewing had 2 hits also, and then Senger hit in a run. So. The young guys came up huge for the Mets today. We'll see if that continues on, but they did win again. Tigers up 3-0, lose 4-9. Tough. Nationals, poof. Foster Griffin got pounded. 4 1/3 innings. He struck out 7 in 4 1/3, but he gave up 7 hits, 9 earned. 2 bombs. It was a brutal day to be Foster Griffin. There, Joey Weimer came in, 5 hits, 4 earned. Did not help the case. Or his numbers for the Hall of Fame. But, that was just tough read. Colorado also just out the gate. Dollander was never feeling right. He left early, had arm fatigue or tightness or something, so that was brutal. And then now we've got the Giants down 2-0 in the third to Sheehan and the Dodgers to round off today's slate. Gotta hydrate. St. Louis looked like they were up. Yeah, puzzle. They were. They were. I mean, they were there. McGreevy was good, and then bullpen blew it, and they managed to salvage it and win that game. So good on them. Reinforcements, shout out Reinforcements. Thanks for being here. I want TV Jones to be Pat Murphy's successor. That would be something. Pat Pat Murphy's doing well. He likes to get cute sometimes with some of these lineups, I think, and the way he plays things. But overall, solid, can't complain. But no, I want Ricky Weeks. I want Ricky Weeks after Pat. I think that's what it's setting up to be. Or Chris Hook, one of the two. But Chris Hook, fantastic pitching coach. Other than that, that is it for today. Today's slate. Go to tomorrow, see where the first game is. See if it is here. It is here. Philly. And gotta set this up. Boom. Philly is at Pittsburgh. We've got Aaron Nola and Braxton Ashcraft. Is it Braxton Ashcraft? I think so. I think it's Braxton Ashcraft. Braxton Ashcraft here. Aaron Nola has started to look better. His last, he started the year, he was getting shelled, but last two, he did go 4 2/3 against Colorado, gave up 3 earned with a homer. Not the best there, but he did have that one in Miami prior, shut him out 6 innings, bounce back. So maybe that was just a flash in the pan with that other one. They're getting, shutting him out, Miami there, but home or on the road now against Pittsburgh. On the road, it's been the same thing. He's been rough minus that Miami start. On the road, lefties a 429 slug, righties a 480 slug, 354 on base for lefties too. So lefties in that Pittsburgh lineup, you got Cruz, Lowe, O'Hearn, Reynolds is a switch hitter, Horwitz is on the left side. So there's a bunch of lefties that could attack him here. And now you got Ashcraft on the other side here. I'm not saying he's been phenomenal. He's been good, though. I will say 5 innings. He's going 2 earned. The last 2, though, 7 2/3, 7 innings. He gave up 10 total hits, 1 earned, 1 homer, 2 walks, 12 strikeouts. So he's been looking good. The Pirates did erupt today. They did erupt. I will say, and the Phillies did what the Phillies did. They didn't do anything offensively. I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh here. The Pirates Friday night at home. You got the what do you call it? Oops, sorry, there we go. You got the City Connect jerseys. They're look good, feel good, play good system, but in reality, it's just Ashcraft has been good. And what have we seen from the Phillies? They're winning games. I will say they are winning games, and they're winning them ugly. If you like Philly, I think the under is probably a good play too, potentially here. Wind is blowing out, but Ashcraft's been pretty damn good. Phillies have struggled to score. I could see, Pittsburgh, regressing a little bit. They had a good game today. They only scored, so I'm not saying only as in it's not a lot, but they still scored 7 runs. So, they could, in theory, struggle to score a little bit here tomorrow, but I don't mind an under. This feels kind of like a 4-2 Pirates win, 4-3, something like that. I like the under. I like Pittsburgh here on the side. The poop game, yeah. R.I.P. the poop game though, Puzzle. They changed the graphic, so we don't get that no more. R.I.P. to the poop. Sad day. What am I? Here's it. Thank you. I was looking for this. Next, all right. Now we've got Washington, Baltimore. Baltimore day off today, heading to the nation's capital to play Zach Littell. You do have Shane Baz here. You kind of just got to go over, right? Like Shane Baz has been rough. We've seen the Sturgeon. Shout out Sturgeon. Brewers first 5 in the team total. Easy money. First 5. Braves brutal. Yeah, Chris Sale was got out of some shit. Just offense couldn't help him out anything there. Baltimore and Nationals. Brain fart. My bad. Nationals. Zach Littell, man, you can't trust this guy. Shane Baz, you can't trust this guy. Both of these. Let me just pull up. These gas cans numbers here. Zach Littell has been brutal to watch this year. I know the Brewers 3 2/3, only 1 earned off of them, but 4 innings, 2 runs, 3. They got 3 off of them, but a home run the last one. Prior to the Brewer game at the Mets, 3 2/3, he gave up 4. They scored 8. He gave them 2 homers with 3 walks. Atlanta got 6 off of him. Giants got 8 off of him. Milwaukee prior, we got 3 off of him. And then St. Louis, only 1, and then Philly 3. He gives up runs. Baltimore, they're going to score some runs. Shane Baz, I'm not really too confident in him. I mean, why would you? 5-1, 1, 4, 4, 3, 1, 4. He's been brutal. His 2 good starts at Pittsburgh to start the year, 5 2/3, 4 hits, 1 earned. He did have 3 walks, so there were 7 base runners through 5 2/3, and only 1 came across. And then against Houston, 5 2/3, 1 earned, 1 walk in that one. That was his best outing of the year. This Nationals bullpen has been a little bit better, but they're starting to regress a little bit. They were looking good. That we were won a few on them. Didn't take them too much. It's scary, but backed them a few times. They came through some, and today was definitely not the day. But Orioles bullpen is not that good. I think their bats are coming alive a bit more though, which is a plus. I like an over here. I like Baltimore, but 140 for Littell. Let's take a gander. Do we have team totals? Team totals listed. Baseball Pro, thank you. Let's scroll on down. Where's Baltimore? Here we go. Baltimore team total over 4.5 minus 155. Hell no. Damn. I'm not paying 140 to back Shane Baz either. And man, hold on, let me look at my numbers. Where do we got this one? Yeah, I make it a minus 106. I can't back Washington, but can I get a 9 for a total? Can I get a 9, a flat 9? Damn, it's 9.5. You can get a 9. You can get a 9. If you can get a 9, I like a 9, 9.5. Not as much. Just for the, man. I guess for the sake of it, just put me down for Baltimore run line. Oh, should probably transition. Baltimore run line. I mean, I don't trust really either of these pitchers, but Baltimore's offense is coming to life. I think Washington's bullpen starting to slip a little bit. I like the team total, but at 4.5, I'm seeing minus 150. I'm not a huge fan, so I'll just take the run line. Score 5 or 6 runs, just win by 2. If it was like 130, 135. I'd be in, but this price, I think I'm going to have to pass just because. I don't like that. Next, we head to the Motor City, Detroit. Trey Savage and Ty Madden. I think Ty Madden is the opener, I believe. I could be wrong. Let me look. Sorry. Yeah, I did not get fully into the slate today. I was busy doing stuff. So he went 5 and 6. No, he's not. Who am I thinking of? Is it Holton? Maybe somebody. Washington, easy win, wrong pick. Hey, they could. I don't trust Shane Baz like that. I want the maybe just an over would be better. I mean, you might be right, but I think Baltimore just I think they're looking a little bit better, the bullpen wise. So I think Washington's starting to regress a little bit, and we've seen what that bullpen does at their worst. So I'll pick. I'm not going to play the game. I'm going to stay off, but that's my take. But the Savage Madden here. Madden coming off 6 innings, 3 earned at Kansas City, 1 homer. First start, I believe it was his debut. Excuse me. 5 innings, 4 hits, 0 earned, and that one was pretty solid. That was at home. Now we've got Toronto. Toronto coming off that walk-off grand slam. The offense did not look phenomenal in a lot of that series and a lot of their games lately. Now we got sorry, I'm pulling up the schedule. Now we got Detroit, who also looks good. Detroit is one of those teams where you think you got a spot with them, and you just don't. You just simply don't, because they suck. They're regressing and regressing fast. That bullpen is not looking good as of lately. They used Holton, DeJesus, Hannafy, and Finasco today out of that bullpen. So let's just go through. Finasco is going to be 2 of the last 3, and that's at almost over 70 pitches. So he's going to be out. DeJesus, 2 of the last 3. That's at about almost 35 pitches. Holton went today for 7. He'll be good to go. That is 2 of the last 3, but he only threw 7 today. Hannafy, 14. He should be fine to go. So they should be good. Toronto, who's they had the day off, thankfully today. They needed it. They had a lot of getting guys used up. I mean, Rogers, Hoffman, Varland were getting used up, so day off definitely helps them. Yeah, Hoffman needs to go sell cars. He's looked a little bit better. Not great, but he's looked a little bit better. I mean, the xFIP is sitting at 215 the last 3 outings here. Expected ERA 3.2. Called strike and swinging strikes at 33%. So he's starting to look a little bit better. I think he's gonna start to turn it around a little bit. But yeah, he's still not great. But I just don't trust this Tigers team. We've seen them. We've tried to play them. They just don't look good. They're really struggling. I mean, look at the home runs. They're sitting at 7 in the last week. 3.5 runs. Their offense is taking a hit. Their pitching staff is really starting to struggle. I know Madden had that good first outing at home. Maybe he bounces back here, but I like an under, and I like Toronto plus 120 or minus 120. I'm not going to play it. I mean, my numbers right there make it, Toronto plus 107. So it says Detroit should be favored. As bad as I want to, keep trusting and believing in Detroit to ever do anything, they don't. They struggle. So it would only be Toronto, but I don't believe in Toronto enough for that to play them. So McFly likes the Jays. Yeah, Puzzo sounds like he's not feeling the BJs either. I don't blame you, but I just maybe it's just recency bias and just being scarred from back in Detroit lately here. But I just can't. I can't get to it tomorrow. Cannot do it. So if I had to, I will pick Detroit. Or I'm sorry, Toronto. Next, we head to Believeland. Andrew Abbott, Tanner Bibby Bibby going. Let me pull up Mr. Abbott's numbers here and Mr. Bibby at home. Believe that's his better angle anyway. Splits here. Yeah, 163 versus the 8 on the road. Home games for Bibby here. I mean, Minnesota 6 innings, 1 earned. Tampa 5 innings, 1 earned. Houston 6 innings, 2 earned. Baltimore 6 innings, shutout. Kansas City 4 2/3, 1 earned. He's been good. It's on the road. Seattle, Dodgers, Atlanta, Kansas City's ready to get hit up. 4, 8, 3, and then 1 run at the Dodgers. The Reds look good today. They scored. They scored some runs. That's awesome. But their bullpen is still not good whatsoever. I don't believe in the bullpen. Cleveland's offense, it looks all right. It's looking a little bit better. They're finding ways to win games here, but I don't necessarily trust them. But Cincinnati, when they're hitting, man. That team is a roller coaster. And when they're not hitting, it's just auto fades. But when they're starting to hit, man, you really don't want to get in front of it. I just don't believe in Andrew Abbott at all. So I don't want to pick a side here, but I don't mind an over. I know it's not the best of conditions, but I don't believe in Abbott. Here, let me just pull up his splits. On the road versus lefties, 364 average with a 462 on base. And if you're playing Cleveland, that's not the best thing for you. You're going to have Steven Kwan, Chase DeLauder, Jose Ramirez, Manzardo, Schneemann, Martinez, Bazana, Bailey, Rocchio. All can hit on the left side. Every single one of them. He can get bombarded. I would pick Cleveland on the side if I had to. I just don't necessarily want to step in front of this Reds team. Bibby's been lights out at home. It would be Guardians. It'd be Guardians for me. I mean, my numbers make it 116 for Cleveland. I kind of lean more towards where the market is, but that's where my numbers put it. I still would potentially play Cleveland. We'll see where this number gets if it comes down a little bit, but just when Cincinnati starts to hit, man, they hit, and you don't really want to be on the wrong side of that because it can go south real fast for you. Fading them. Next, we head to Tampa. We got Jansen Junk and the Marlins going against the Rays at the Trop. Jesse Schulten's getting the start. Let me pull up the numbers here. Mr. Schulten's. And who the hell did I just say? I just said his name. Jansen Junk. Mr. Jansen friggin' Junk. Yeah, he's he's kind of like the guy. Now, I mean, now Snelling is done for, I'm guessing, the season. So yeah, it's back to Junk and Meyer being the guys. Junk coming off that rough one at home, 6 innings, 4 earned off of Washington, 1 homer. On the road this year, 6 innings shutout at the Dodgers, and then Detroit got him 5 innings, 5 hits, 4 earned, and that one. So some in and out numbers on the road for him. The Rays have been hot, man. I don't necessarily want to get in front of them, and they're still kind of getting disrespected with these prices. Miami showed up one time on offense this this last week or so. I'm pulling up the numbers. Yeah, they won 9-5 the other day. Other than that, they scored 1 today, 3 the game prior, 5 they've won 8-7 against the Nationals. Pulled it out. And still gave up 7 runs. And then 3, 3, 4, 4, 7 still lost. 0, 2, 0. Like, their offense looks rough. And when they are scoring runs, they're giving up more runs. I'm taking Tampa. Like, I see it. My numbers are minus 103. I don't really care. I like the Rays here. I mean, they had the day off. The bullpen's going to be healthy. Miami's playing up in Minnesota. They're traveling. They did get their ass kicked today, so that's probably, if they weren't going to win, that was probably the best option, just so, they don't have to necessarily expend their high high leverage arms. Pull up the bullpens here. So they used Foucher today. He threw 24, so maybe, but I doubt he'll go tomorrow. Bender threw 19 today. He should be, probably good to go. Picard threw 23. He's on 2 of the last 3. I doubt he goes. And then John King threw 17. He's on back-to-back days. So that'll leave Nardi, potentially Foucher and Bender, and then Michael Peterson and Tyler Phillips out of their bullpen. So they'll be all right, I guess, and Tampa's going to be fully rested too. But so I mean, Baker, Laguma, Sulcer, Clevenger, Seymour, Biggie, Kelly, they're all good to go tomorrow. I'm with Puzzo. Rays probably win 5-2. I like the Rays. I'll probably go fire on this. Actually, let's go. Let's see what I can get for price, because I don't mind the Rays right now. I think they're, holy shit, I gotta pay 121. Golly. All right, I'll do it. I'm in. Rays minus 120, half unit. I'm in on the Rays. Yeah, I'm in on the Rays here. Let's go. Best price there, yeah. So minus 112, you can snag that. I don't know about over 120. Like that's pushing it. The Rays have struggled a little bit offensively too. So and Junk is decent. So I think he could be fine. Puzzle on Juice Reel. No, I'm using alternate options. So not on Juice Reel, unfortunately. But follow my Twitter. I tweet out everything. Everything's tracked, and you can see that. So. And if like today, I played the Cardinals live. I don't factor that into anything. That was just a personal. I was sitting around on the couch and threw a couple bucks at it just to sweat something out. So nothing serious. But Sturgeon likes the under. I could see the under too. I don't hate that. I think it's going to be a struggle potentially for some runs in this game. I think the Rays find a way to get it done though. I think the Marlins struggle a little bit just given completely fresh bullpen for the most part versus a semi-used up bullpen for Miami. Next, where are we heading? Minnesota. The Brew Crew is going to play the Twins. Joe Ryan is on the bump, and TBA for the Brewers. Let's go take a look at the probables. Who TBA? Who would? God, don't tell me it's Chad Patrick, but they're not going to start Chad Patrick potentially. Yeah, Chad Patrick. Fuck. Because Logan Henderson's. Chad Patrick's been in the bullpen. He didn't get you. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Chad Patrick tomorrow. So Chad P. Coming in here. What are there no lines on this game? Are there really no lines? I see Brewers minus 137. I mean that's an exchange / trade. So maybe it's a little. I'm assuming it's probably around like a 130. We'll say 130. Who's Joe Ryan? Never heard of her. Yeah. I think it could be raw. I mean, Joe Ryan, as much as I don't like the guy, he's not terrible. He's not god awful, but I just don't think he's as good as people say he is. So like my Joe Ryan hate isn't necessarily me thinking he's terrible. I just don't think he's as good as everyone hypes his ass up to be. Now you got the Brewers coming in here. Brewers against righties. I mean, that's been where we've been better for this year. The lefties starting to hit lefties a little bit more, but righties lately six. We got six off of Griffin Canning today. Michael King one. Rodriguez opener, whatever. Schittler went 6 shutty against us. Prior to that, 5-1, 3-8, 5-4, 3-0, 1-3, 0-3-3. I mean, they're getting runs. I mean, these. I mean, I'm not going to say that these guys are phenomenal. Plante, Lehigh, Irvin, Soroka, Mladzinski, Keller. Skeens did go 7 shutty against us in that one. I mean, Casey Mize, Montero. So not the who's who of names. So, Joe Ryan, better than I'd say probably 90% of those guys. Soroka's had a, pretty decent year. But I think it'll be a decent day for Joe Ryan, but I still trust his Brewers team and his Brewers offense more. Uribe went, he went in again today, I believe. Pretty positive he did. He was warming up. He warmed up I think they were warming up in case. Yeah. So he started warming up. He did not throw today. So he will be, fresh. Here we go. Bullpens. So he won't be fresh. He'll have, a day off kind of. And that one, otherwise DL Hall, Anderson, and Fitzpatrick went. DL Hall, would he throw 18? He didn't throw since Sunday, so he should be good if we need him tomorrow. Ashby did not throw today, but he went 3 of 5 previous, so I'm guessing he gets a day off. McGill, Drohan will be available too. So Fitzpatrick not going to be available through 35. Grant Anderson through 16 if need be. So I'd say honestly, although Ashby. Murphy loves throwing Ashby out every day, so I can't necessarily say he's out. I'd say officially for sure you're not going to see Uribe, Fitzpatrick tomorrow. That would be my for sure. You're not going to see him. Potentially Aaron Ashby. So the bullpen, decent shape. No Uribe kind of sucks, but I mean for the most part it's in decent shape. The Twins. They haven't looked good. That bullpen's been rough. The offense, I know they went bananas today, but when's the last time their offense has kind of looked a little rough here. 130-ish with Joe Ryan, I'm not a gigantic fan of, but I think the Brewers can manage some runs here. I mean, can I see a team total on this? I don't see a team total. I'll just go check. Let's check one more spot. One more. See if it's listed here or not. If not, we'll just keep her moving, I guess. Note they don't even have the game listed. All right. Well, I guess for the sake of the show. All right. Well, there's no line. I can't pick it. Brewers team total over. I'll say. I guess it's gonna probably be 4.5 is going to be my guess. I'll take the over 4.5 for the team total, or Brewers money line if it comes down a little bit. Next, where are we headed? Where in the world are we headed? We're headed to Atlanta, where the players play Boston. Connolly early take on Spencer Strider. Boston, man, they had, I got to look this up. What did they have for hits and shit today? Because it's not like they were not getting guys on. I mean, they had 7 hits, okay. 7 hits, how many walks? 2 walks, so they had 9 base runners, 1 guy. They had a 176 expected batting average. In that one, Ranger, 5 1/3, 8 Ks, and then in came Samaniego, threw 8 pitches and gave up the bomb. Cost that game. Now we got Connolly early here. Atlanta's offense. They're I don't want to say they're not like looking good. I feel like they're starting to kind of slump a little bit. I mean, unless I'm misremembering this, but yeah, I am misremembering this. They had a little skid, but they're back. Yeah, okay. So they just nothing today for the Braves. That was also brutal. How many base runners and shit did they have? I felt like there was a lot of guys. Uh, six total base runners. Wow, felt like more. Six total base runners, did not get anything across. Bullpen wise, Ronaldo Lopez and Bummer came in. Lopez threw 32. Not going to see his sorry ass tomorrow, but Bummer, unless he's on back to back. He's not. He only threw 14. You'll see him. So, regardless, that'll leave Dylan Lee, Iglesias, Suarez. They'll all be healthy to go. Didier should be, good to go if they need him, and Tyler Kinley. So, I'd say the Braves bullpen's fairly healthy. I mean, as of recently, you don't want to see Tyler Kinley come in the game, but I don't see a Braves offense having back-to-back bad outings. Spencer Strider coming off of that great game against the Dodgers. Do we see it again? I don't know. I mean, maybe he's figuring it out. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know for sure that this Boston offense is in rough shape. I don't mind Connolly early. I like him, but this Braves offense having two back-to-back bad nights, I don't think so. It's going to be 80 degrees with the wind blowing out. Let me take a look at his numbers quick. Mr. Early, those splits. Yeah, I mean, on the road versus righties, a 183 average, 68 batters. And then on the lefties, 21 face, 263 average on the road. So, I mean, lefties are batting under 200 on the year, 235 for righties. Like, he's been really good. I think an under might be solid here. Who was saying it? Dusty Bottoms. Shout out Dusty Bottoms in the chat. Red Sox team total under. I can't go against that. I mean, unless Strider just shits the bed again, which he could. Could look into his... Let's just look into those Dodgers numbers real quick, because we know their offenses looked a little whatever as of late. Statcast. Thank you. All right. This year, so the zone contacts on swing. Chase is 21%. They're chasing on 21%, but they're making contact on nearly 50% of it. So it's not much they're chasing and missing. I mean, I want to believe in Strider. I have to. Just this Dodgers team has just been rough. Dodgers team. Boston team has been rough to watch. I think I'm just not going to overthink it. Just give me the Braves. Maybe a team total, but -1.5 feels kind of tempting. Boston's offense is the real struggle. I mean, Philly didn't do anything for 7 innings, 7 innings, and then they finally did something. They still managed to cover it. I think the Braves behind Strider with they got their top arms available. I think that'll be a good spot for them. So, yeah, I'll take I'll take the Braves -1.5 at home here. Strider over 5.5 Ks. Dusty Bottoms is saying, I don't hate that. Let's see what my numbers put him at. Strider. I got him at 7.4 strikeouts tomorrow. So there's that. I got him going into the 7th also. Projected at almost 4 walks though. We'll see how that pans out for him. But he did walk 2 and walk 5 this year, both on the road. This will be his first home start, so we'll see. What do we got? Buxton homer from Brandon. Just saw that. Yeah. D-Stroud, Kappa Simple. Twins scored 9 today. They won't score 2. Yeah, that's the Twins for you. Next, where are we headed? Let's take a gander. After Atlanta, we head to Queens. Cam Schittler, the Subway Series. We've got Cam Schittler and the Yankees playing the New York Mets. Clay Holmes and Schittler going. Yankees have been, their offense has been fine. The bullpens looked a little shaky. I mean, how many games last week and a half did the bullpen blow? I want to say 2 or 3 at least. They've kind of looked a little shaky in that aspect. Trying to pull up there it is. Thank you. Give me the Yankees. Yeah, lost 7-0. They won 6-2, and then lost 3-2, lost 4-3, lost 4-3, lost 6-0, 1-9-2, lost 6-1, 1-7-4, 12-1. So yeah, so since the second game of the Rangers series, they are 2-6. They've scored more than 4 runs twice, and they've scored more than 3 runs twice on that, and they've given up 6-2, 6-4, 4-3, 2 and 7 in that time frame. The Mets are starting to get hot. Clay Holmes has been looking pretty good this year. Schitler's looked pretty good. The Yankees haven't. The Mets, they're starting to look better. I will say they're starting to look better. I think I gotta go with the Mets. I mean, the bullpen, I can't imagine I had it on big innings, so I kind of just toned it out after all that. Tobias Myers and Kimbrel went, so that's actually a blessing. You get Kimbrel, who went 19. No Soto, yeah, he did not play, so that's obviously something to monitor. But do I actually? That's a good point. Do I have him? I do have him modeled in here. Too, he's right behind Rice and Judge right there for a home run, 10%. But yeah, if no Judge or Soto, that obviously hurts. But this Mets team has started to look better. The young guys are starting to hit. This Yankees offense has looked a little struggling. Even those games against the Brewers that they blew, the offense still only had 2 or 3 runs. They haven't looked good. I'll take a stab. Mets plus 130. I think this is one a lot of people see Schitler at a decent price and like it, but I haven't liked what I've seen from the Yankees offense as of late. Mets didn't use anybody out of that bullpen. Tobias Myers threw 10, but Kimbrel threw 19. It's probably the best you don't see him. It's an inner city rivalry. I think plus 130 is a little too much. I'll take a stab with the Mets here. If I'm going to play this, I don't necessarily know if that plus 130 is tempting enough to fire without Soto, but it's definitely circled. In this one, I mean Soto played today. He went 2 for 5. He's been fine, but yeah, when he doesn't play, it's rough. But did he get hurt or something today? Because I'm not seeing anything about an injury. Like I didn't see anything. So without, if he's in, I mean I don't hate it, but I'm not seeing anything for an injury for Soto. So unless there's something I missed, I don't see anything. I think we'll be good. So plus 130, tempting. Kind of want to be greedy and get a bigger number with the Mets, but I don't think it's necessarily a terrible number given the state of what the Yankees are doing right now. Next, where we headed? We're heading to the South Side, another inner city rivalry. I think that's the abbreviation. We'll find out. Cubs, White Sox, Edward Cabrera, Sean Burke is going. Sean Burke does have a 30% strikeout rate versus this Cubs team. I'm not saying that matters. Just saw it. But Sean Burke coming off that rough game against Seattle, 4 1/3, 6 earned, 2 homers in that game. Prior to that, at the Padres, 6 innings, 0 earned. At Washington, or against Washington, 7 1/3, 0 earned. At Arizona, 6 innings, 2 earned. Tampa got 4 off of him in 5. But other than that, Baltimore, Toronto, Milwaukee, 2, 1, and 3. The Milwaukee game only went 4, so not really a quality start. But Cabrera, let me get him pulled up and take a swig of water quick. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Cabrera, yeah, 5.3, 3.3, 3.3, 0.0. So at Cleveland and then against the Angels, March 30th, April 5th. Other than that, he's given up 3 every single time. We've seen what this White Sox team is doing. They're hitting the ball. They're playing really good. The Cubs offense is not looking good. I mean, they've scored 5 runs in the last 45 innings. It's been kind of a rough watch. I mean, the White Sox versus right-handed versus righty starters. I'm pulling these up. What they've gotten 5, 5, 0, 4, 5, 1, 5, 1, 4, 7, 3, 2, 0, 1, 8, 5, 5. That's all the way back to April 17th. That's 17. 17 of them. I don't think Edward Cabrera is that good. He's fairly decent at limiting it. I mean, he's going 5-6 innings. giving up 3 for the most part, but he's got a home run problem. Last 4 games, 2, 1, 2, 2. Those are home runs given up. I mean, that's 7 home runs the last 4 games. Only walked 4, but he's given up 6, 6, 9, and 7 hits. I think I like Edward Cabrera over hits. I like Edward Cabrera over earned runs. I like the White Sox. I'm playing the White Sox money line. Here, I mean, I make the White Sox minus 120. I mean, look at that. Cubs plus 120 is what I make it. I can't really argue with it. I mean, bullpen-wise today, double check, obviously, the White Sox were up majority of that game. Can't imagine. Tyler Davis and Newcomb went. Newcomb went 26, Davis 9. So pull up the bullpen. I mean, Sir Anthony Dominguez needed a day off. He got it. He went 4 of the last 6 prior to the day, but 2 of the last 3 and only 24. So getting a day off definitely helped him. Hudson did not go today. Grant Taylor did not go today. Tyler Davis did go, and Jordan Hicks did not go either. Jordan Hicks, obviously, kind of volatile. You never know, but still, you get 2, potentially 3 of your top arms back in this one with Dominguez, Hudson, and Taylor. So I like the White Sox plus 129. I'm actually going to go fire on this right now too, so I don't forget. Let's pull this up. God, you gotta love fucking exchanges. Plus 121 with the White Sox. I wish Polymarket was legal in the States right now. Those numbers on there are crazy. What you get. But yeah, I'm in White Sox plus 121. That is what I get for myself. So White Sox, please don't want to believe in the Cubs. Also, the Cubs arms. I mean, offense. I mean, I said it. 5 runs last 45 innings. No, thank you. That is bad numbers. Speaking of bad numbers, we've got Texas, Jack Leiter at Houston, Spencer Arrighetti. Man, Jack Leiter. Anybody knows who and if I've been around, and when we talk about Jack Leiter, I'm not a fan of him. Gives it up. I don't think he's that good. I mean, he's got, I think, the makeup, but he just doesn't have it right now. And now we've got, who was going for, damn, I just drew a blank. Spaghetti. How could I forget about Spaghetti? Spaghetti's going. He's been good. 7 innings, 5 innings, 5 2/3. He's given up 3 total earned in that one, 1 homer, but 9 walks in that span. That's a little alarming. That's 17 2/3 with 9 walks. Struck out, quick math, 17, giving up 13 hits. So he's been fairly decent in the, change the graphic. I did. Sorry live. It's it takes a second. I have a program and I type it in and it pulls all the information, so it takes a second. I gotta plug it into Codex or something and have it speed it up, because I do agree it is annoying as hell. I'm with you, but Spaghetti's been fine. I don't think Texas's offense is a team that's going to light you up. I think they have the ability to. They got the lineup at times, but I don't think they do. Houston, their offense has also looked a shell of itself. I think this is a spot both of these guys can deal well. Bullpen-wise, what did Houston use? Because, God, as painful as it is, I do kind of like Houston. But, shit, they are scary. They only use Bolton out of the bullpen. Okay. Bolton, where's this game? Here we go, bullpen. Mr. Bolton did not get used, but he went 56, so he's clearly cooked. The rest of that bullpen got the day off. Perfect. That definitely helps them. And Texas, let's take a gander. They had the day off, so they're fine too. I think it's, yeah, I mean, it's right around the same, Texas there, but I kind of like Houston here. I mean, if we can get Houston at like plus 100, little plus money, I wouldn't mind it behind Arrighetti. But Arrighetti, like, he doesn't score the runs. He's very good at limiting them, but I will say they are 4-1. He has recorded 4 wins in 5 starts. 1 loss was that last one. 5 2/3, 1 earned. He's been dominant, man. I'll take a stab with Houston. Oh, and the Giants, what's going on? Did they just tie the game? They just tied the Giants just tied it 2-2. Yeah, I could see the under there live. I think I'm gonna go with Houston. Their bullpen's good, or not saying it's good. Their bullpen, it's been a little bit better, not much, but it's been a little bit better. Texas's offense isn't amazing either. I think Arrighetti can keep them grounded. I think Leiter can give it up a little bit. I'll go with Houston here. In this one, if this will load, thank you. All right, now I got to find the next game. Where are we going? Jung-Hoo, wait, was that a inside the park or triple for Jung-Hoo Lee? Was that an inside the park? What the hell? I think that was. God damn. Okay, so I'm gonna need to watch a replay because all I see is Teoscar staring at the heavens, and they just keep zooming in on him. So something, something fucked happened there. Can't wait to see what happened. Next, we're going to Kansas. We're going to St. Louis, Kansas City. Michael Waka Waka Flocka and Dustin May are going. Dustin May, if you've been around inside the park, okay, thank you, Puzzle. I mean, if you've been around, I haven't minded backing Dustin May. He's been decent. This Royals team, what are you ever gonna get from them? Like, you just don't know whatever is gonna happen with them. Like, are they gonna score a bunch of runs? They might, but guess what? They're probably gonna give up a bunch too. Like they love giving up runs, man. I don't get it. They love giving up runs. Their offense has started to look a little whatever. What did the White Sox sweep them, I think? I think, or they took 2 out of 3 at least against the Royals. Dustin May's coming in here. He's going 6 innings. He's giving up 2 or 3. That's fine. The last one, 3 hits, 6 innings, 2 earned, 1 homer, 2 walks. He was fine. 7 strikeouts. You know, his best, not his. I wouldn't say his best outing of the year, but strikeout wise, it was. He was very good. I still think this Cardinals team is better. Like, I pick 'em price here? Yeah, I guess I make it the same for the most part. And that is the end of the inning for Sheehan. Okay, so 2-2. But yeah, I like Dustin May. I think he's fine. I'm gonna look at these. Let's look at these splits. Yeah, home versus the lefties, 333 average going against Kansas City. That could be potentially a little bit of an issue. Pascantino, Caglione, Jansen, Collins, Mazzy, Isbell, but a lot of those guys, middle to the end of the lineup. So that's, Massey, Isbell, Collins, those kind of guys. Better guys to face if you struggle than like the righties like Bobby Witt and Garcia Perez, who are going strong right now, but still a bit of an issue, obviously. I'm just gonna have to go with the Cardinals though. Like their bullpen, bullpen. That's what I was pulling up before I got sidetracked. Bullpen wise, tight game today against the A's. They did use some guys. O'Brien came in, closed it down, nails through 16. That's 2 of the last 3. Doubt he gets used. Jojo Romero came in. That's 2 of the last 3. Hopefully we don't see him tomorrow. Stanek also came in. He gave it up. He was. His whip was low, a 4.26 xFIP and a 4 expected ERA. He was due to give up something there, and it happened today. But Svanson through 13. He's on back-to-back, though. So Gracefo, you'll see tomorrow. George Soriano, Brule, for sure. Out of those, who knows? You might see Riley O'Brien to come in and nail the game. If need be, only through 16. So I like the Cardinals minus 110. Like, they've been cashing for us. They just keep winning. We've been fading the Royals. We've had success. I don't know why we just try to get cute here. Let's just keep going with what works. Take the team that's hitting and scoring and playing a full 9 innings and trying to win games versus a team that's looking lost for the most part and not winning or doing anything this year. So give me the Cardinals. Teoscar went up to the ball like he was taking a stroll in the park. Oh, and it just rolled past. Oh, man. So errors, so those are unearned for Sheehan, would be my guess. Interesting. Dusty likes the over 8.5. Don't hate that. Live likes the first 5 in that one. Cardinals. I can see that. Let's go. Dustin May, we believe. And a guy we don't believe in, Merrill Kelly, coming in here, heading into Coors, but Kyle Freeland and the Rockies on the other end. They were in Pittsburgh. They're traveling. They are not acclimated completely with the air up in Colorado, but Arizona as a whole, man, has looked a little rough lately. The last 3, they've gotten 3 earned, and off of lefties, Shota, Boyd, and Gore all win. Those guys went 7, 6, and 8 innings, 1 earned, 2 earned, 0, and they gave up 4, 4, and 3 hits with 3 combined walks. They were lights out against them. Kyle Freeland, I'm not saying is Mr. Lights Out. I think everybody knows that. I don't think that's a hot take to say, but at home here, I mean, Atlanta's the only team that really busted him up at home. He's only had 2, I will say, but Atlanta got him. It's what it is. Houston went in there 6 1/3, 1 earned. I don't think Arizona's offense is, clicking or looking scary like that to where it's like, oh man, he might get pounded here. When Merrill Kelly's on the other side, Merrill Kelly is not good, we'll say, to at least start this year. If tomorrow's his day where he shows up, I think fine, so be it. But Diamondbacks have scored 9 runs the last 2 games. They lost both of those. They gave up 13. They lost 1-0 game before. They won 5-1, 2-1, lost 3-1, 4-2, 1-0, 9-0, 8-4, 2-0. Very low scoring games here. I think Colorado coming in to Coors and Arizona struggling offense, kind of like an under, but I don't feel safe taking that given both of these guys. Could it be inflated a little bit? Sure, it could, but I think the variance of it going over is higher than the variance of it going under given both of these guys. So it would only have to be over, but I'm not going to play an over 12. Give me the Rockies, plus 110, I guess. Yeah, Kelly, his numbers are good though, but I mean he's coming in off of an injury and he's looked bad. I can't put faith in him. It would be Rockies if I had to play anything in this game. Luckily I don't, so I'm not going to. But it would only be Rockies, I suppose. It's the only way I would play that. We've got another inner city, well, kind of. We'll say their names say it is. Dodgers, Blake Snell, and Kakanowitz for the Angels going at it here tomorrow. Blake Snell coming in off of getting absolutely bombarded that first outing, but first start on the year after an injury. What are you going to expect here? But the Angels coming in, they're starting to hit lefties, man. Pull these up, starting to hit lefties again. Parker Messick, they only got 2. Cantillo 0, but prior to that, 7-4, 1-3, 3-1, 5-5, 7-3, 6. I mean, they had a couple of bad outing. Cole Reagans, Patrick Corbin, Joey Cantillo, the only guys that really shut them out. Parker Messick, 6 2/3, 7 hits, 2 earned, 1 homer. 4 hits, 7 base runners with the 3 walks. Kind of walked a tightrope a little bit there. Still went 6 2/3, was very good. Struck out 7. I don't know about Blake Snell though, man. This Dodgers team, I mean, they're barring that Teoscar debacle that we were just talking about. Barring that, 2-0 in the 5th. I mean, the offense for the Dodgers has looked very hit or miss as of late. I don't mind an under, but at the Angels at 2-1, this is a complete play on value and price. I mean, Blake Snell is not deserving of a minus 220, nor this Dodgers team is deserving of a minus 220 right now, in my opinion. If you're going to put offense to offense together right now, I would probably take the Angels right now. I'm not saying their lineup is better. I'm saying they're playing better and they're actually doing something. Give me the Angels, man. At 2-1, I'm not trusting Snell. I'm not trusting Snell to come in and do anything good here at all. They haven't looked good. Also, that under looks pretty good. I could see, Angels winning like 5-3, something like that. But gun to my head, got to pick something. It will be the Angels. Will be Angels with the heavens lifting them up tomorrow. Let's go. Angels in the outfield tomorrow. Let's go. Get it done. Next, we are heading to Seattle. Randy Vasquez and the Padres are playing the Mariners and Emerson Hancock. Let me pull up the numbers for these fellas. Randy Vasquez and Emerson Hancock splits. Hancock been pretty good at home this year, 2.74 ERA, only 7 earned through 23 innings, a 2.47 on base. Righties and lefties both struggling, 2.13, 2.06 average. Against him, Vasquez has been, he's been pretty good this year. He coming up 2 of the last 3, not the best. What did he give up? I forget. Last outing 1 earned, 3 and 5 prior to that. So, Cubs and the Giants, St. Louis, he shut down. But hitting the road here at the Giants, 5 2/3, 3 earned. At Colorado, 7 shutty, and then at Boston, 6 1/3, 1 earned. Been pretty good. He had some blow-up games at home against this Seattle team. 4 innings, 4 earned, 4 walks in that game. And then at home against the Cubs, he gave up 5. And then this Giants team. So started to give it up a little bit. He's starting to look a little rough. The away numbers look a lot better than the home numbers. But this Mariners team is interesting. Have you noticed they haven't really scored much unless it's against Houston, really? They haven't looked phenomenal. Neither have the Padres, though. I think both have looked pretty rough. Cal Raleigh's on the IL. Neither offense can do anything. Mason Miller did not throw for the Padres. He can come in and nail it down if need be. Mariners, I got to look at their bullpen real quick, but under, man. Just under. In Seattle, Seattle's only hit against Houston all year. Davila Gonzalez through today. Let's take a gander. So they should be pretty much good to go for tomorrow. Where they at? Davila's on back-to-back, and then Gonzalez is not in. This must have been his first outing then, or at least first one in the week. So I'm not seeing him. So overall, this should be good. I mean, Abe, Munoz, Ferrer, Bizzardo, if you want to see Bizzardo, or Simpson, they're available. Criswell, they're all right. Oh, there's Gonzalez. Sorry. So no, he's on 2 of the last 3 through 35 today. So you're not going to see him or Davila tomorrow. Under, I just don't trust either team to do anything offensively. I think both of these pitchers will be fine. Yeah, under. This game's going to be gross. Gross, I say. I believe there's one more game. Yes. Giants and the Athletics. Tyler Mahle versus Aaron Savale. The A game. That was bad. Savale versus Mahle. Thank you. All right. Looking these up real quick. Pulling these guys up. Mahle coming off the 4 earned game against Pittsburgh. At Tampa, 5 1/3 shutty. At Philly, gave up 5. At Cincinnati, gave up 8. Really giving it up on the road. Tampa, 5 1/3 no earned. That was his best outing of the year. Coming off of that. But Savale's coming off of a good one too, I believe. 5 innings shutout baseball at Baltimore. He's been pretty good. At Seattle, he gave up 3, and then at home against the White Sox, gave up 5. Who's not going to give up 5 against this White Sox team? But overall, he's been fine. Cleveland, Kansas City at home, 11 innings, 12 hits, 1 earned, 3 total walks, only 6 strikeouts. So obviously a pitch to contact guy. Wind is blowing out. But this Giants team, I think, obviously, Rupp, there we go. Strikes him out. 2-2, end of 5. The Giants, this is obviously a max effort game against the Dodgers. They're going to throw everything they can to try to take this series against them. I think they throw everything at them. I think it's going to be an exhaustive effort. I like the A's tomorrow. I think it's a 135 for a reason. Savale hasn't been terrible. We know what this Giants offense is overall. They're not good. I think the A's will be fine. Bullpen-wise, that is obviously something we got to circle and look at. Given what they did today, I mean, they threw, it felt like basically everybody out. Sorry, let me pull this up. All right. So they use Sterner. Sterner's on back to back, only 24. Leiter Jr. Two of the last three. He'll be good to go. Barlow, two of the last three. He'll be good to go. Perkins, back to back days. He'll be out. Kunle through 8. He'll be good. So Hogan Harris is gonna be available. Kunle will be good. Medina you'll have. Leiter Jr. should be available. Yeah, they should be fine. The A's offense is starting. Yeah, give me the A's here minus on the money line. I think they're the better team. Giants are going max effort in this series. I think it's a flat spot for them tomorrow. I like the under. I think the A's run line might even be a good bet in this one. To be honest, I think the A's come out and just probably crush them. I think the Giants are kind of just going to be whatever, and not saying they're not going to give a fuck tomorrow, but I think it's more just going to be like, all right, well, it is what it is, especially if they win tonight. They're going to be using bullpen arms, and this game's looking tight right now going into the 6th. So I think Giants use some arms. I think it's going to be a late night for travel, obviously, after this one. So I think they struggle a little bit. Give me the A's money line. I think the run line might be a fun little sweat for the night. Live is saying add Cole Young for a hit. He's got 39 priced at minus 140. Yeah, Cole Young's a good hitter. Dude doesn't chase. Dude does not chase. He's a great hitter. Bottoms likes the under. Don't hate that. Seattle Nerfy first 5 under. Yeah, I could see that. I don't like the Nerfies and Yerfy markets, but first 5 under, could see that. But yeah, live A's big win. I'm with you. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, everybody. Favorite play of the day tomorrow. I want to know, are we aligned? Are you fading? Are we tailing? What's going on? I want to know. Drop a comment. Got to know. Timestamps will get in there. Forgot today. That's my bad. I'll get those in probably. Actually, not probably. I will tonight. But everybody, Bottoms, Live, D-Mill. Who else was in here? Puzzle was in here. Relay was in here. The Sturgeon was in here. Not Brandon. I think he might be Brandon. Was in here. Markham. Tyler Markham was in here. Brandon Vu. It was popping. D-Style was in here. Man, shout out all you guys. Guy McFly. Shout out everybody that was in here. Appreciate you all. Reinforcements. Appreciate you all for the support. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Tell your friends about it. I mean, hey, I got a cool little project coming up that I'm going to share with everybody. Allows everybody to use, kind of help, either quick find something if you want to do a little research, something. Try to help everybody and get you some, maybe just a tool to use. So stay tuned. That'll be fun. But I appreciate everybody in the chat. Until tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday. Probably do a live show tomorrow. If no, I'm going to maybe live tomorrow. If not, we will be live Saturday, but there will be a show for the Saturday slate. Have no fear. Bottom of the 9th bets. Just subscribe. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Everybody, best of luck. Good luck tomorrow. Let's get back on the winning track. And, yeah.